Working in the kitchen is one of the hardest jobs I've had in my life. You're under this like constant stress, and on top of that you're working long hours, you're on your feet all day, and it's just completely physically and mentally straining, and most people can't handle it. But I love it.
Where's the lamb sauce? None of you are working as a team! Where's the lamb sauce? Fucking
It's real. Okay. No sauce, bro.
We don't need him here.
Brutal.
What he should do is confine himself to the kitchen.
Because I've never forgotten where I've come from.
He's a man with a serious dark side.
Ramsay is under fire.
What he should do is confine himself to the kitchen.
20 years ago, I got dealt a dysfunctional card. My father became an alcoholic. What do I do?
Dad had had a couple of drinks. Mum was in bed with a mug of hot milk. He poured it all over her as she lay there. Then he dragged her downstairs and the beating started. By the time the ambulance arrived, her eyes were completely closed, her face swollen. First she was taken to a hospital, then to a refuge. Dad, of course, disappeared at the first sound of a police siren. The authorities got fully involved and a restraining order was taken out on him. He wasn't allowed anywhere near the house.
I was upset and angry. I decided I'm going to cook. Because if I cook for a living, I can travel the world to get away from the hurt every day in front of me. Couldn't afford a full-time course, enrolled in a part-time college course, going to college 1 day a week, and then having 6 days a week at work.
I've never wanted to follow in his footsteps. I didn't see him for many years. Working as hard as ever, try not to think, or at least to think only about the next order. I don't think I've ever needed my kitchen so much in all my life. Everything he did, I was determined to do the opposite.
Ramsay saw the potential in a 19-year-old contender named Gabriel Lewis. Lewis was excelling in the competition and made it to the top 7 contestants until he made an unimpressive dish, which saw him eliminated from the show.
Gabriel, I'm sorry, but you may be going back, but you are not going back to be a fast food server. Young man, it's very rare we see such raw talent that's got amazing potential come through this competition. You've got the potential to be huge in this industry. You just need the right training. So I am personally going to send you to culinary school.
I think a parent's responsibility is to create that level of opportunity for them.
I never had that with my father.
Ramsay discusses the work that he and his wife do for the UK charity Women's Aid, an organization that aims to end domestic violence against women and children.
And we're setting out our own local scholarships to help underprivileged kids to concentrate on what they really want to do.
And give them hope for a better future.
Hello everyone, today we have a special guest. So let's welcome to the leader who inspired legendary chef, a leader known for his sharp words and sharper knives, Gordon Ramsay. Hello Gordon, it's great to have you here.
Pleasure to be here. Hopefully the kitchen is not messy. I walk into.
Yeah, we'll try our best, Gordon. Gordon, people often see your intense side, the yelling, the strictness, but underneath, what drives you in your leadership style?
I believe in the discipline, passion, and honesty. Cooking is not just a food, and it's about the respect. It's hard on my team because I want them to be like a better version of themselves. I tell them if they want to become a great chef, and you must work with a great chef around the world, and exactly what I did.
Absolutely, Mr. Gordon. So many experts call your leadership is transformational, pushing people to reach beyond their limits. Do you see yourself like on that way?
Yep, absolutely. I set my high standard, but I'm right in there with them, and teaching, guiding, testing, correcting, and leadership isn't about shouting orders into the top, and it's just also showing them now how we get better every single day. You have got to earn respect in the kitchen and not demand it, earn it through its consistency and the fairness. So that I believe.
Don't take a job for the sake of money. Don't worry about earning £500 a month or a year more somewhere else.
Go and get knowledge, because that becomes a bigger passport for everything.
Knife skills. The basics are so important. 3 fingers down, and this beautiful knuckle is the guiding light across that knife. Cooking salmon. So the secret is to score the skin. That stops the fish from buckling up. You can't pick up the world's best cookbook and understand it. You need to do it. Understood, stolen, perfected is laid bare across this masterclass. For the first time ever, you're going to learn how to cook those ingredients from start to finish. I've just spent the last 30 years busting my ass off to get on the plate what I'm about to show you.
Work for big chefs and find a different level of comfort.
That's interesting, Gordon. So, because the research by Bernard Boss, who developed transformational leadership theory, says leaders who inspire, challenge, and coach their teams create the strongest results. So, sounds like your kitchen follow the exact model.
Yeah,
isn't
spot on. I challenge my team consistently, but I also lift up them when somebody finally nails and this up. This after falling 5 times, and that's gold. That's leadership in action. Yep.
Nice to hear that. So you have called like top of faith. That everyone says that you're like top of faith. How do you find the balance between discipline and empathy? How do you find it?
Well, that's a great question. People think like shouting means you don't care. It's the opposite. I shout because I do care.
Yeah, that's right.
If I don't care, it says nothing. But I always follow up with a handshake and a pat on the back, or a quiet after a service, and I can lead them with a fear, and you lead with a standard and support.
Guys, I'm the junior chef which works under Gordon Ramsay in the Hells of Kitchen. So when I first worked under Chef Ramsay, I was terrified. Every shout, every correction, it felt harsh. But over time I realized it wasn't anger, it was care. He pushed us just because he believed in us. But I still remember him saying, pressure reveals character. Back then I didn't get it.
So Gordon, you have been known for decisive. How important is accountability in your leadership? How important it is?
It's everything. If the fish is overcooked, I don't just blame the line cook. I ask what could I have done to prevent that.
Yeah, that's true.
Leadership means taking your responsibility even with uncomfortable. You set the tone, and if you don't forget your own mistake, and your team won't either.
Nowadays I do run my own kitchen, but the pressure isn't there to break you. It's there to build resilience. Ramsay styles taught me that true empathy isn't about easy on people. It's about having high expectations because you know they rise to meet you and meet them. That's how leaders create strength, not just by skill. Thank you so much for everything.
So that's exactly like similar to the concept by servant leadership. Robert Greenleaf talked about like leading by serving and taking responsibility for your team growth.
Exactly. A chef serves not just a food, but people, their growth, their learning, and the confidence.
So Gordon, you have built a global restaurant teams from London to Vegas and Vegas to Singapore. How do you keep that same culture of excellence across the different teams within different countries?
What I believe is the communication, and it's all about the trust and the communication. I empower my head chef to make a decision where share the same DNA and the high standard and consistency and the passions. You can motivate someone with fear and motivate with them with the opportunity, and sometimes third love. And I'll be hard on Monday. It will be celebrate you on the Friday, and it will have you earn it.
Well said, Mr. Ramsay. Before we end this interview, I just have the final questions. What do you want your legacy as a leader to be?
for the part of the legacy, that I didn't just build a restaurant, I built leaders. If the chefs who trained go on upon their own kitchens and treat their own teams with the respect and push to the excellence, and that's my great success.
Stay in front of the competition, because there's two ways in this industry. You move with it or it moves you. And I've seen so many sad stories across the decade where chefs have just got lazy, given up and lost that hunger to be competitive because it's the best job in the world. That's not really a job, it's a passion. Because when you're rubbing shoulders, and here we are now, 10 years later, and I've got a restaurant next door to Jamie Oliver's, and so that's exciting for me, and that's been the one key issue across the 10 years of filming Kitchen Nightmares. Never, ever, ever give up.
That's powerful, Ramsay. So, from intensity to inspirations, Gordon Ramsay approach to the leadership truly blends pressure with purpose. Gordon, looking back, what's your biggest lesson as a leader? What do you want to say to the leader of that?
One of the most and the foremost things is like never stop learning.
That's true.
I'm still learning every day. I fail, I adapt, I improve. That's the leadership. It's not about being a perfect. It's just getting better every day and every single day, and fucking all the pushing every day for the better things.
Beautifully said. Any advice for young leader out there? Any advice from today?
The first things that I advise to the young Gordon and some people upcoming chefs out there, and don't fear of failure, and just a fear not trying. Leadership is always about the courage, honesty, and never setting off for the average. Average means just a middle age, and you can achieve anything. Just push yourself to get a success and never stop trying.
Beautifully said. So, once again, nice to have you here, Gordon Ramsay. Thank you, Gordon, for your precious time. We learned a lot from you, and hopefully our audience also learn a lot from you. Any last message to want to give to our audience?
Thank you so much for calling me in this interview. I have got a beautiful time, and the last message I'm gonna send to for the new generation and the new chefs. The 3 non-negotiable behavior: you to be a sponge. The best listening device is you, sponge. The second one is take it professionally, not personally. Getting told is fucking good, but take it professional, not personally. And the third one is the skin. You never can please anyone, and never stop worrying. And the advice to the young Ramsay is to stay hungry and never stop learning. No matter how successful you are, wherever go in your life, never ever never give up.
So guys, thank you for watching The Fire in the Kitchen. Remember, like Ramsay said just now, like excellence isn't built in overnight. It's cooked slowly with patience, passion and purpose.
Hold on, wait. Fucking hell, I told you, fucking wait. Right? Oh, ow! Shit. You know, I told you to wait. Oh, shit. Fuck. Gotcha!